A billionaire sheikh was about to lose a staggering $250 million. His luxury empire, built over decades, was on the verge of crashing thanks to a well-orchestrated scam. But there was someone no one expected to step in, his maid's daughter. With just a single line of perfect Arabic, she uncovered the truth that had eluded even the most seasoned experts. In that moment, everything changed. How did this young woman with no formal education expose a deception so elaborate? Keep watching to find out how this tale of unexpected heroism unfolds. Wait a second. Tell us where you're watching from in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more powerful stories like this. Rania, a quiet maid's daughter, had always lived in the shadows of the opulent palace where her mother worked. Despite the grandeur around her, she never imagined her life would cross paths with the sheikh's inner circle. She'd spent her days studying from afar, her only solace being her books on languages. The sheikh's family, known for their kindness, treated her mother well, but Rania never thought she would have a chance to make a real difference. Everything changed one afternoon when she was asked to accompany her mother to the sheikh's office. Unbeknownst to them, a group of fraudsters had been feeding him falsified documents for weeks, attempting to divert millions into a fake investment scheme. As they sat in the office, the sheikh looked at the papers with suspicion. However, it wasn't until Rania overheard a conversation and recognized a crucial mistake in their Arabic script that she decided to take action. The room was tense. The sheikh stared at the papers, his fingers tapping nervously against the desk. The fraudsters, dressed in sharp suits, spoke with such confidence, but their eyes betrayed their nerves. They were sure they had manipulated the documents perfectly. At least they thought they had. As they continued their pitch, Rania's eyes scanned the documents over the sheikh's shoulder. Something about the script seemed off, but she couldn't quite put her finger on it. Then it hit her, a small but crucial detail. The Arabic text on one of the documents was subtly incorrect. It wasn't just a mistake in grammar or spelling. It was a deliberate manipulation to mislead. Rania's heart raced. She knew she had to act, but she wasn't sure how to proceed. Gathering all her courage, she spoke up in flawless Arabic, "This document is a fake." The room fell silent, and all eyes turned to her. The fraudsters exchanged worried glances, but the sheikh stared at her in disbelief. "Excuse me?" he asked, clearly taken aback. With trembling hands, Rania pointed to the document. "The language here, it doesn't match the standard of your contracts. This is a forgery." The tension in the air was palpable. The sheikh, who had been ready to sign over a fortune, suddenly felt the weight of Rania's words. But the fraudsters tried to brush it off. They claimed she was just a maid's daughter with no understanding of business. But her instincts told her otherwise. The fraudsters' confident demeanor began to crumble. Their previous assurances had been based on their belief that no one would question their scheme. But now they were facing an unexpected hurdle, a maid's daughter who had just exposed their deception. The sheikh, now furious, ordered his security to escort the men out of his office. But it wasn't over yet. As the fraudsters were escorted out, one of them turned and shouted, "You'll regret this! We'll get back to you!" The sheikh, however, remained unshaken. Rania's simple act of courage had saved him from a disaster that could have ruined him. The moment lingered in the air, a defining shift in the sheikh's life, and Rania's too. She had just thwarted a multi-million-dollar scam, but she didn't feel victorious. She felt grateful. Grateful that she had trusted her instincts and spoken up. The sheikh later recognized Rania's bravery by offering her a scholarship to study at one of the world's most prestigious universities, something her family never thought possible. But for Rania, the valid reward was seeing the sheikh's empire protected from disaster. This incident became a turning point in her life, but also a stark reminder of how often the most unlikely heroes go unnoticed. In that moment, Rania not only saved the sheikh's wealth, but also shattered the preconceived notions about who could be trusted in a world filled with deception. This wasn't just one woman's triumph over fraud. It was a lesson for us all. Never underestimate the quiet ones. In a world where the powerful and wealthy are often assumed to be the only ones who can make a difference, Rania proved that anyone, regardless of their background, can change the course of history. How many more times will it take before the world starts listening to the quiet voices? Where are you watching from? Take care.